I was on the brink of homelessness. I'd rather be crying in Dubai with like $1 million in my account than be broke. Hey guys, if it's your first time here, my name is Bethel. So I've never really done a get ready with me video, but today I just really wanted to do one because I wanted to talk about something. I just thought today would be like a perfect day to do it because I'm getting ready to go for a friend's graduation, and it just got me thinking about life and where everybody is with their life right now. So she studied nursing, and I was just thinking like, damn, this girl's about to start making bank. Like, actually everybody I know who is a girl who doesn't work the same job with me in Houston is a nurse. So it's like I just suddenly felt that there's this community of women who are literally about to start making a lot of money, and I will just be behind because she just finished school. It's gonna be easy for her to find a job, that's if there's no job waiting for her already. And then she's just going to start making all this money, making like 3 times or like 4 or like 5 times what I make. But then I just had to like stop myself from thinking that way and comparing myself to her, because like her journey is not my journey. Heaven knows that in this eternity, or like in a different universe, I would never ever study nursing. There's no basis for this comparison. Did I study nursing? No. Did I go to school for a bachelor's? No. Our lives are totally different. So like, why am I comparing myself to somebody whose life is entirely different from mine? In the past, 30 was like the age to achieve stuff. So or if I start getting to this age, I need to get married and everything. But like in this our generation, if you get to 30, you're old though. You need to start achieving things from like 25 like this. If you're not in a serious relationship, it's like you're behind in your peers. But I know somebody who literally, it's just like her whole life has been perfect. Okay, so this person moved to this country with her parents. So this person moved to this country with her parents, right? This person like literally had the perfect life. Finish. This person went to nursing school, is graduating. Person has a job lined up for her. This person is getting married like within the next year. It's like everything is perfect for this person. But then me, I'm here, and I'll be comparing myself to this person whose life is like perfect. But I'm forgetting a very big and huge detail and factor in this story. First of all, let's start comparing. The funny thing that we just compare like the easiest things to compare. So now let's think about the fact that this person moved to this country with her parents and has been living with her parents all her life. Okay, now let's compare it to me now, for example, who have been, I left my parents' house when I was 16, and I've literally been by myself hustling since then. And I moved to this country by myself at 18. Like, can you see the comparison? There was literally no allowance for me if I wanted to like just stay home and not go to school. If I wanted to just like not have a job, there was no allowance for me. If I didn't have a job, I'll be on the streets. I mean, I'm on the streets, but you get what I mean. This person also has been in her parents' house throughout school. So basically, you know how you school and work at the same time. So even if she worked, let's say this person in my illustration worked though. Even if this person worked, this person probably did not have to pay rent because she's staying with her parents, who are not even renting a house, they own a house. So it's like you're saving all that money you're working for. Why me, on the other hand, literally was kicked out of where I was staying in the last year of college. I was kicked out. So I had to finish college like nothing happened and hustle for myself. And then COVID started. So like I was actually on the verge of homelessness. Are we comparing these two things? When I was growing up and they asked me what do you want to become when you grow up, I said I wanted to become a fashion designer, not a nurse. Basically, what happens in this life is like the consequences of something, of a decision that you made. But basically, 90% of what we do is as a result of our choices and the decisions we made. So we're still telling this story. So this person is now graduating, and then me, I'm now in my house. Okay, now thinking, my friend is graduating, she's about to land a good job, she's about to get married, she's about to buy her own house, she's about to do that. But I forgot all these factors that were totally different in our stories. I forgot that I was kicked out at some point. She's never been at the risk of being homeless. I forgot that my parents literally stopped sending me allowance like over 8 years ago. It was last time my parents sent me allowance. But you get my point. I forgot that I've had to work and go to college at the same time all through my life. But then this person was just going to college and focusing on college. So it's like, what is the basis of this comparison? What I think is, or what is? I feel like we're so focused on what is not. We're always focused on the outcome and not the journey that led to this outcome. An adage in pidgin says, "Na person where should know where it pain am." For example, I'm not saying her life is perfect though. I'm not at all saying her life is perfect, like she doesn't have issues she's going through. But like, if I was wearing her shoes, I would see those issues. But like, I'm not wearing her shoes, so I'm not going to know where it hurts. Me comparing myself to her is not fair to myself, because man, I dey hustle. So the fact that my own reward is taking longer than another person's own does not mean that I'm not being rewarded for my hustle. One attitude that has actually literally helped me cope with comparing myself to others is being grateful. So I have this friend, her name is Tracy. I'm doing this all wrong. Please, I hope I don't know if I mentioned this at the start of this video, but I suck at doing makeup, so do not come for me if my methods are unorthodox. But yeah, I have this friend Tracy. Yeah? So I was going through this rough patch one time, and then she was like, "Beto, you gotta be grateful for stuff." And then she told me, okay, every night if I sleep, I should think about one thing I'm grateful for, and just thank God for that one thing. And when I say that thing changed my life, because it's like, you don't know what you have till you go back and you're like, okay, I didn't have this before. God, I'm thankful for this. Not everybody can do that thing you're doing, and that's the thing you'll never know. So you have to be grateful for what you have now rather than comparing. And trust me, you'll be a much more happier person. Happiness comes from a lot of things. It doesn't just come from money. I mean, it doesn't really come from money according to people, but honestly speaking, I'd rather be crying in Dubai with like $1 million in my account than be broke. But happiness doesn't come from money. Happiness is a choice, really. What you choose to do. So now you just choose to be ungrateful and compare yourself to other people. And you're not always be happy now. You're always going to like enter Instagram and say that they've bought Tesla, and then you'll be pissed at yourself for not buying Tesla. But see, when you wake up in the morning and you're grateful that, oh God, this is my 2K, my Chevy HHR 2011 that I've changed engine like 3 times. Ah God, thank you for giving me this car. Like, without this car, I don't know how I'll be getting to work like this. That is an accomplishment. I don't know about you, but okay, maybe in the United States of America, it's not an accomplishment. But buying car at the age of 18 is a huge accomplishment to me. Even if it was like my last money I used to buy it. But the fact that I'm able to fix one of my problems, which was transportation, because literally in the United, you need a car to be able to move around. So the fact that I was able to fix some of my issues, which is transportation, without the help from anybody, is a big deal to me. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. So what are some things you're thankful for? Think about that instead of comparing yourself to others. Like, the criteria is not fair. Like, you can't grade yourself and grade somebody else without knowing their whole story. Even if you know their whole story, nobody's lives are the same at all. Even your twin sister. My sisters are twins. They literally have the same job. They literally buy the same clothes most times. But their lives are different. They are 2 different personalities. So it might be tempting to even compare yourselves like people who are like as close to you, like family. But I'm just saying, it's not a fair thing to you that you're comparing yourself. So another person, like last week too, I don't know if you guys knew this, you probably knew this, but I went to school for fashion design, and I graduated for fashion design in I think it's 2020. I forgot to graduate like that. Forget that thing. I was looking at like this year's graduation, their fashion collection, because they had it on the runway. We didn't have ours on the runway. We didn't have a show because COVID. This person on that, she literally won the best. She won like 5 competitions. That was who I wanted to be, because I knew I had all it takes. My professor was literally telling me, "Better, you're the best student in this class. Like, you're limiting yourself," and I knew that was true. But see, the thing is that it's not fair to me to compare myself to this person who literally had the best collection this year, because first of all, this person has way more experience than me. So she's like way older than me. She has kids. I know her personally, actually. So this person has kids. She's older than me and everything. This person has a house that she's staying in her last year of college. My last year of college, I was on the brink of homelessness. I was kicked out of where I was staying and had to literally fend for myself. Is my door open? My door is open. I was kicked out of where I was staying and had to fend for myself with no job. This person didn't have this challenge. So like, how is the grading sheet fair? One thing you have to do is focus on your process. Like I said, everybody's journey is different. Don't go and be buying plane ticket for Miami when you know you're going to Los Angeles. Does that make sense? So because one way we see people today is, in our world, we have social media, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. So it's not fair for you to go start looking at people on social media, and then you're like, oh, this person is doing nothing, this person is making it. Then you go and start doing nothing. You forget that there's something you want to do. That's one thing people do a lot that's like doesn't make sense to me. You're doing one thing, focus on your journey. Don't be eating cake from everywhere. You're not going to be successful that way. I mean, I'm not successful, but I'm giving successfulness tips. You know what? This video is more for me than for you guys. So that way, when I catch myself comparing people to myself, I can just look at this video. I want to look back at this video and be like, oh wow, I've actually grown. The only person you should compare yourself to is yourself, because you are your only fair competitor. You're the only person who can have the same grade sheet as you. So compare yourself to yourself by comparing your past to your present. And trust me, 90% out of the time, if you compare your past to your present, except you're a loser or maybe something bad happened in your life which is out of your control, 90% of the time, the present you is winning. If present you is not winning, or more, you need to do something. Okay, you want to be the next. Think of somebody who you're comparing yourself to. Now you want to be that person. What are you doing to get there? Now, say I'm comparing to myself to this my friend who's graduating. Am I ever going to go and do nothing? Hell no, I'm not going to ever go and do nothing. So why am I comparing myself to her? You get? I'm comparing myself to this person who had the best collection. Okay, maybe I could have worked a little bit harder despite my issues to get there, but I did not. So that's on me. How is the comparison fair? The thing is, most times we just see people upload once to social media, like, oh my gosh, this girl is like the best thing ever. She's living the best life. But like I said earlier, if you don't wear the shoes, you wouldn't know where it hurts. Social media, again, is another whole scam. I hate adulthood. But at this point of our lives, everybody knows social media is fake to an extent. But is it really fake? To be honest, people compare themselves to social media. I blame the person comparing themselves, because I post a picture of me in a shirt and maybe at a restaurant. Please note that I am referring to my last post. If you're watching this, you probably understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the picture of me with a blue jean and, you know, with a baggy shirt. So I posted that picture on Instagram. Then maybe some random person's like, this girl, look at the kind of expensive jeans she's wearing. She's even standing in front of a restaurant eating and she's having fun with it. That is what you want to believe. That's not what I told you. That's what you want to believe. But now, let me tell you the situation I took that picture in. First of all, I went to go eat at a restaurant, which I never do. Panera Bread sponsored me to come eat at their restaurant for free. I didn't pay for it. The clothes I was wearing, I got it off of Shein. When I'm on Shein shopping, I literally filter my search to show me things that are $10 and below. But you wouldn't know that. I only show you what I want you to see. Keep that in mind. People on social media only show you what they want you to see and not what actually is. See, suffering is not an accomplishment. So I'm not going to tell you that I'm suffering. I'm not going to tell you that I'm burned out from work, because literally I've been this past week. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to come here and be smiling and do my makeup and go out. I'm not going to tell you I've been burned out at work, because, like, seriously, suffering is not an accomplishment. Another thing, I think I mentioned this before, but everybody's measure and part of success is different. Some people might be linear, while some people you have to go roundabout, you have to go across a bridge and everything. It's not your fault if your path is not straight, to be honest. You can't blame yourself. All you can do is just accept the fact that it may take a longer time to get to the end of your journey than it may for other people. For example, I've been posting on YouTube since 2019, right? I've posted 120 something videos on my YouTube channel. And how many subscribers do I have? I have 2,990 something subscribers. After like 2 to 3 years of being on YouTube, I have just like 2,000 subscribers. But I know people who literally post 2 videos and they've blown on YouTube. They start making the big banks. I know people, okay, for example, The Gang. I don't know if you guys know them. It's a Nigerian group of young people. Eniola is in it, Beauty Goddess is in it. A bunch of Nigerian youths like coming together to like have this like hype house type thing. It's called The Gang. They posted their first video on YouTube and oh god, within hours they had 30-something thousand subscribers. How many thousand views? They literally got monetized from the first video. But here I am getting monetized after 3 years. Like I said, everybody's journey is different though. I'm not saying they just got on a piece of cake. Any works. If there's anybody I know who works in Nigeria, like content creator wise, any works. So he deserves everything he's gotten. I have probably not worked at any post. I don't know how any has the time to do all those kind of things. So, but like, It's like he's worked for it, he's understood his process, he's taken the journey the right path, and he's gotten there. Am I taking my journey the wrong path? No, but the road to my journey is far. He's going to Dubai, I'm going to Miami. We're going to two different places. The road is different. I'm probably taking the sea. He probably took a flight. You get my point? So it's not going to be fair if I compare myself to him. It's not going to be fair to me if I compare myself to him, saying, oh, he's just a young person like me, my age mate, and he's making all this money and he's successful. That's not a fair comparison at all. Some of us are going to encounter twists and bumps. And I've come to accept the fact that, okay, the fact that I'm probably putting out good videos is not enough. My journey might just be longer, and I need to be patient and not compare myself to other people. Instead, those other people, I can look at them and see what I can learn from them to become like them. See, think about it. Jeff Bezos, my boss, when he was my age, he was flipping burgers at McDonald's. Who would have known that how many years down the line, Amazon will literally be the biggest company in the world? Nobody. So what am I in a rush for? You get? My eyeliner looks horrible and looks nothing like, but we move. So one more thing I wanted to address is that age is not a yardstick to success. Age is not a grading sheet to success. It's okay to have goals. Say, oh, when I'm 23, I want to get married. When I'm 18, I want to have my first car. It's okay to set goals. But if those things and work for them, when you set goals, work for them. But if those things don't happen at that time frame you want it to happen, it's totally okay too. Because because my friend is getting married at 22 does not mean I want to get married. She might be ready. I'm not. You really think that I'm ready to take care of a house? No, I'm not. I thought I was, but I'm not. Still have to travel to Dubai by myself without any man asking me where am I. Am I supposed to say I'm traveling to Dubai? Am I supposed to wake up and see a random man in my bed? Like, see, I'm not there mentally yet, but she is. She probably is. And she know what made her to go there. When I was really young, when I was like planning my life as a child, I just get married at 23. Now me looking at it, I'm like, okay. I'm like, see, I never know how to do this thing, if it's too much or if it's too small. Stay in there. Everybody should just learn to live a soft life. Forget about all this stress. Last, happiness is a choice. If you choose to focus on the negatives in your life, you just end up being unhappy. This life is just too frustrating to not be happy. You got to make your own rules for what happiness is. And first rule to happiness in my dictionary is being content with where you are and being content with yourself. I'm not comparing yourself to anybody. Like I said, everybody's on a different journey. Everybody's writing a different book. Getting there is the most important thing. Being thankful for how far you've come is very, very important. Always take some time. Whenever you're feeling down or like you're feeling behind in life, take some time and then analyze your life and see how far you've come. See where you are and be thankful for how far you've come. Compare yourself to you. You are your own grade sheet. That's the only fair comparison there is in this life. Compare yourself to yourself. Okay, so I'm already running late for my friend's graduation. I gotta go celebrate with her. One more thing is celebrate with people. Be happy for them. Don't be a hater. Don't just go sit. See, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have work in, what's the time? Wow, I'm really late. But I have work in a couple hours, say like 6 hours. I should be sleeping because I got a night job. I should be sleeping, but no, here I am trying to go support somebody who's going to be better than me. You get my point? Like, don't be a hater, please. Support people if you can support them. And because your life is not there yet doesn't mean you should be their own roadblock. Please focus your energy towards you and making you successful. Don't focus it towards making somebody's life miserable. First of all, it's too stressful. The last thing we want in this life is stress. Hating, thinking about people who don't matter, all those things make you stress. So support people and be happy with yourself. To be honest, that's going to bring a little amount of happiness. Money can bring the rest and other things can bring the rest, but being content with yourself is the first step to happiness and being grateful too. So I have an outfit in mind, but I don't think it's going to be as fine as I want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and wear it like that because I'm already late. I'm going to show you guys. It's a top I made. Don't worry. I'm going to do like a whole fashion show for you guys. But let me know if you enjoyed this get ready with me video, as it's my first. Let me know if you enjoyed it and if you'd like to see like more get ready ready with me videos like this, so I can post them. Hey guys, look at the corset top I made a few days ago. Let me know what you think about it and if you like a sewing tutorial on it. Okay, so this is the outfit. I'm just wearing a pair of clear set of heels. And then this jacket's gonna go over it because I'm not trying to show skin, but my father disowns me. So it's Lord, it's giving rich auntie, you know. See, that's the vibe we're trying to give. We're just trying to give out positive, you know, I'm making it vibes. We're not trying to give out poverty vibes here.